Hey, welcome to Endgame Club. This is Tuesday of our first week of rated tournaments in round 4 now. And great tournament so far. We have, now this is all technical stuff, but 4 players at +1, VJ Baker, Cinco Swim, Concord Born, and Farmer. 4 of us at par, and 4 players at -1. And I am up against UpandComer, so here we go. Cross your fingers. Handshake. All good chess sets should start with handshake. And uh-oh. Okay. Well, good news. I was actually practicing this just yesterday. So, interesting point. Try this against the computer. Not so easy. This is a very rare one in just the facts where there are just a few moves. It just says King D2, King E5, King E3, and you win. And it is not that simple. Try playing white against the computer. But let's not give him too much chance to think. So King E5 is kind of the lesson here. That would be an instructional move. I think UpandComer is actually better off to move backwards. But again, not actually completely spelled out in the book. So this is one where if you played with it a little bit, if you tried playing against a friend, if you just explored moving the pieces, or especially if you try it against a computer, you will get some good hands-on experience. Okay, and well, actually, let's have a see at the details. So BC pawn versus C pawn. That is 2 against 1 on the queen side. White has an extra outside queen side, right? 1 against 1 kind of E versus F. But I'm going to get that E4 pawn. I'm going to actually just simply capture the E4 pawn. If you go back to the first move, there's a problem. You can play King E3, King E5, and now black is actually penetrating, really, King F4, and it could be just a disaster. It's very tricky. A great one to fool around with. You can play this position several times. UpandComer trying to come up with some good plans here. There we go. Good move. That's a good, solid move. But to finish my comment, so the initial position, 2 against 1, 1 against 1, and 2 against 3. If you really fool around with this, you can actually lose to Fritz. And, of course, that's very painful. But notice that he does have it, and great play by UpandComer. So you notice he's going to play King D6. Very nice. That's, from black's point of view, kind of the best case scenario. So you notice there's a little bit of a traffic jam here. King cannot go to E6 or D5. And he's kind of getting, it's not exactly opposition, but it's the most aggressive thing. And if I move my king, he can try King E5 and some stuff. Anyway, I actually have a plan for this, and it goes like this. Because I do not want to give him an inch of king position. On the other hand, round 4, this is a par 1-0, which means, just between you and me, I'm not going to be scoring any points in this round. One thing you can control, especially rounds 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? If you're really on top of things, it's hard for other people to score against you. So there's no way I can get a strike, and that's okay. But what I can do is I can be ready to actually get the 1-0 or the draw. So you can make sure that you don't let somebody get a strike against you. And you'll score some stuff that way. Now that's an interesting choice. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, such and such, I think. All right. If I go King E3, something, something, King E3, but if he goes for it, King B6, King B4, King B5. Yeah, actually, no, let's go right up here.
Check.
Now I think I'm just winning. So that was not a good pawn capture because maybe it doesn't matter. But I have some interesting stuff here. But I'm going to just take the 5th rank and get that c5 pawn. Conquerborn's going to need the info because he is going live blog. As soon as people put this stuff in there, he's getting it into the computer. Now you got 2 choices here. You can protect the pawn. No, you can't. Or you can run your pawn. As much as you can, calculate whenever you need to. If you have any doubt at all, calculate this stuff. Now, good endgame situation. It totally helps to also have a little practical thinking. Let's just check that pawn because I got another pawn. Now, I actually had a game in 20 game last night, which certainly went to the end game, and not only that, it was about 2 minutes on the clock, and eventually it was about 10 seconds each on the clock. So this, by the way, will happen to you all the time, especially if you like to play rapid chess or quick chess. Thank you. Okay, so that is good news. One thing I like to see if I can go through the first 4 rounds and have no strikes against. So we say no strikes against. I don't know about a recap. That's a bit of a complicated situation, but I encourage you to check it out. And one other thing, notice the oops, and now I'm backing up. And so this is for example of things which could happen. So again, attempting to jump right in here, and this is a question of opposition. The theme would be what UpandComer did not do, king e5, and then bam. And now I'm very happy. He goes to king d6, and not only that, he has to back up again. Although he's got the e5 under control. So, but what he did in the actual game, he managed to be sitting in the kind of the best possible defensive spot there, right on the e4. So nice job by UpandComer. Thanks for watching the video. That concludes the round 1 through 4. That's the just to fact stuff. And that brings us to Sharashevsky. So coming up round 5, we'll have some new stuff.